Hello, you guys. Welcome, y'all. This is some crazy energy going on right now. I am gonna just say right from the get-go so that we're all on the same page. I have a delivery that's coming. Spirit broke our shower. I'm just gonna say it as it is. Spirit broke our shower, and so we have a shower replacement that is coming. And I might need to pause this reading. So if it cuts out and then comes back, you know that's what happened, okay? So on that note, I also just got back from camping not that long ago. And I had taken some decks with me when I went camping. I didn't end up using them, so there's no camping-based videos that are coming your way. But yeah. That's what happened there. So, hold on. Before I begin, let me just say a short prayer. Okay. God is working through you. That's what I just heard. God is working through you. Okay? God is working through you. Hold on. Sorry. Remember that delivery thing? I just got a message. This is candid, man. This is the reality. I don't like editing these videos. So, all right, let's get into this. Guys, working. Let's do say some of you are being distracted by your phone, by the way. Right? Texts are coming through. Other people are having way too much access to your energy. Other people are doing way too much. Having way too much access to your energy. They're doing way too much. They're going way too many places. The Chariot, there's change, there's movement on the horizon. Two of Swords, you guys are really seeing things, okay? Two of Swords reversed, you guys are starting to see your power. You guys, this collective, you're starting to see the light. You're starting to see your power. You're starting to see what's coming to fruition. You're starting to see what's coming through. You're starting to trust yourself a little bit more. The Lovers, okay? Yeah, really positive energy. Change in relationships, up-leveling in relationships for some of you is coming through. Some of you also might be moving in with your partner. There might be up levels in your relationships for like marriage, for example, or having kids, even if you're not getting married, maybe having kids, okay? There's a shift that's occurring. Do I want to keep it, Spirit? Yes, I want to keep it. What was that? Five of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Cups, all upright. Whoa. Hangman reversed, Ace of Cups upright. There's a lot of new emotional stuff going on. You guys are really in tune with your emotions, your intuitions. A lot of water energy and air energy is coming through. Okay, there's a lot going on here in terms of like your emotions, in terms of what's going on, in terms of what you're trying to create, what you're trying to build, where you're trying to go. Okay, for some of you, this is in relation to an actual relationship. You're working on building your family, but you're focusing on, hold on. Sensitive message here, trigger warning. There is a part of this collective. Some of you have dealt with a miscarriage. Okay. There's this looking of, I don't know why this card is making me think of this. This Five of Cups. You're focusing on the loss that you had instead of the blessing that is coming in. Some of you are pregnant, but you're still focusing on the loss that you had. You have a lot of fear, and it's understandable. There's a message here of you need to change how you're looking at the situation. You need to be more grateful for the blessing you have. That's not to say you can't mourn your loss. For those of you that this resonates with, that's not to say you can't mourn your loss, but you need to be careful, because in you spending too much time mourning your loss and looking behind, you're going to not create new blessings, and you're just going to recycle. You're just going to continue to manifest those fears that you have. Okay. In relation to those of you who have suffered a miscarriage and you now have your rainbow baby, you have the Ace of Cups coming up. Okay. I see a lot of you being really successful, okay? So for those of you that have fears regarding of, is this pregnancy going to hold? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer that is coming through is yes, but you need to make sure that you're not living in a state of fear. You need to make sure that you're not going to be in a situation where you are bringing in, oh, put that aside, where you are bringing in negativity, where you're bringing in that, you know, trust in God. Put your trust in God. Just let it go. Let it go to the universe. Let it go to God. Let it go to whatever it is that you are thinking of doing, to whomever it is that you're thinking of doing it with. But let it go. Leave it be. Okay? For those of you that resonates with. Right? Some of you, I mentioned movement. Some of you are moving, like you're moving house. Some of you need to move. Some of you literally need to get the F out of your house. Like you need to go. Go. Now is the time. Sorry, I know there's a bit of glare and it's because of this light above me that I have yet to change, and I apologize for that. Also, my window's open. Some of you need to go though. Some of you need to get gone. You are spending way too much time in old energy and old spaces. You haven't cleared it properly. You need to get out of that. What are you all doing? You need to get out of that. Okay, you need to move. You need to transmute. Things are being revealed to you. Whoa, that's a number of cards. Oh, there's only 2. Things are being revealed to you. Okay, the Two of Swords reversed. You're getting things being revealed to you. The Page of Swords. You guys are starting new projects, new things. Okay, there's a collective here that you're starting new projects, new things. You're setting it up for success. Okay, you're setting it up. You're putting the things down. Right. Trust your visions, okay? Trust your connection, okay? You see how she's connected here? You need to trust that more. You need to trust and believe in yourself more, okay? Stop listening to the naysayers. Some of y'all have people in your lives that are being naysayers, that are giving you bad advice because they don't want to see you be successful. So you need to stop listening to them. You need to go inward. You need to focus on yourself, on your intuition, and on your own presence and on your own spirituality. I'm hearing like reconnect with your soul, reconnect with God, reconnect with nature, reconnect within yourself, right? Quiet and yeah, temple. Some of you might actually be going to a temple. Like some of you might be the chariot. Some of you are traveling. Like I'm seeing Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan. They're showing me Cambodia. They're showing me like this ancient area of Cambodia. Oh, what was it called? I can't remember the name of it, but there's this ancient kingdom in Cambodia is what they're showing me here. When this temple called came up, I immediately saw. And also these temples, these monasteries in Thailand. So some of you might be doing like a cross Southeast Asia trip. Some of you might be going backpacking. Some of you might have thought about going backpacking or doing a trip to Southeast Asia, but there's this look, Japan's another one. There's this look, and Mongolia. Someone showing this one here, this combination is giving me Mongolia. Someone here is trying to plan. This is so specific. Okay, someone here is trying, who's going to see this, is trying to plan a like horse riding expedition in Mongolia. And you're going to like stop at a temple or like some sacred site in Mongolia. I know that is so specific, but I'm not questioning it. I've given up with that. I've stopped that. I'm over that season of questioning. If God says say it, say it. Okay. Yeah. But there's definitely a number of you. You're going to be taking a trip to Japan, taking a trip to Thailand, Cambodia, Mongolia, Taiwan. Those are going to be the main areas you're doing. And it's like looking at the temples. There's going to be temples in like ancient kingdoms, historical sites that you're going to visit. Really tune into the energy there. Tune into how you feel there. Tune into the messages there and log them. Write them. I'm seeing you journaling. Seeing people writing things down. Journaling things out. Okay. Needing to write that out. The Holy Mountain, Soul Calling, Sacred Journey, Pilgrimage. Yeah, for some of you, this travel thing to Southeast Asia, this like backpacking Southeast Asia vibe that I'm getting is like, it's a soul calling. It's a trip that you need to do for your spirit. It's a trip that you need to do for yourself. But there's a really distinct message here though, that is to be had of, if you're going to do this trip, you need to make sure you bring a journal. Like, they're literally, my journal's right here. Okay. I got it off Amazon. Okay. It's just a regular notebook. They're showing me literally like a journal and you writing everything down. Every experience you have, every idea you've got when you're traveling, the good, the bad, the ugly, I hear, like writing it all down, getting it all out of your system, getting it all out of what you do, writing everything down. We also have cycle breakers, okay? Breaking through cycles. Okay, healing. There's a lot of healing here. Some of you have complicated relationships with spirit. Some of you have complicated relationships with religion. Some of you have complicated relationships with ancestors and familial issues. And there's this healing that's happening. This trip that's happening. For those of you that aren't going on a trip to Southeast Asia, because I know that's quite specific, and aren't planning on going on a trip to Southeast Asia, backpacking, this is this type of energy of going outdoors on for an extended period. So it's like camping, going to maybe a cottage that's like kind of remote, or a tiny home for some of you, or like a cabin in the woods, but something that's going to make you feel like it's a really holy place in your mind. Like, you're going to be there and it's going to just come to you, like all these visions and everything that's going on and everything that's happening is going to be coming out. Okay. We've got the Guardian Stone, Awaken, Progress, Initiation. Okay. There's this up-leveling. Some of you need to look into your ancestral lineage. Sorry. There's this up-leveling that's happening for this collective. This up-leveling that's happening for this group. You are slowly, I'm hearing like breaking karmic cycles, healing karmic cycles, okay? There's like this massive healing energy. I don't know if this is just like because at the time that I'm filming this, there's an eclipse going on. I don't know, y'all, but honestly, there's this massive shift in this group of having previously come from a place of pain and a place of ego and returning. That's literally what I was just about to say. I was about to say going back and returning to spirituality and finding your spirituality again. Growth, renewal, healed. Those spirit language just took the card right out of my mouth, okay? Stone of Destiny, life path, ambition, passion, and yes. This is your sign. For some of you, you asked for a sign before you hopped on this reading. You said, I need a sign to know if I'm doing the right thing. This is your sign. The answer is yes. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes, you're making that right spot. Yes, you're doing the proper thing. Okay. There's this feeling of like up leveling. There's this feeling of reconnecting. Some of you, it's reconnecting to God, like specifically God. Some of you, it's specifically reconnecting to God. Some of you, it's reconnecting to your soul. Some of you, it's just finding spirituality. Some of you, okay, this is, okay. For some of you in this collective, you are currently like an atheist, like, or you're agnostic, but you currently have this belief and something's going to happen, nothing like super dangerous. So it's not something to be scared of, but something's going to happen that's going to reinvigorate your sense of powerlessness in a way of awe. So like they're showing me that this is what they're showing me. You see this person here? Okay, this sense of awe, this sense of amazement at like God's creation, at the universe, at everything that's around you. The sense of like, wow, how can I think that there's not a creator when I'm looking at everything that's around me, when I'm looking at all this? There's a sense of reinvigorating things back into you. All right, some of you are also going to be going to like gardens. I'm hearing like Kuan Yin Gardens. What is that in Hong Kong? I don't even remember where the Kuan Yin Gardens are. But some of you, I'm hearing like Kuan Yin Gardens. Kuan Yin is a Chinese goddess of mercy, compassion, and mercy. I don't even know if she has a garden. Does she have a garden in I feel like it's Hong Kong specifically Hong Kong for some reason. With this labyrinth, like taking a walk, meditation for some of you also is going to be really important. I'm hearing that some of you are grasping at straws. Some of you are trying to hold on to these old beliefs and these old mindsets, and you're going to go on this trip or this like adventure, and like you're not going to be able to hold on to that anymore. Like you're not going to have a choice. Like God's being like, no, you're done. You're done. Why are you still trying to hold on so hard to this old system? I'm showing you everything else. I'm showing you why you need to believe again. I'm showing you the path. I'm showing you. There's also a message here of false teachers, false leaders, not. Okay, I'm done with this deck. Yeah, false teachers, false leaders. Let's alchemize this energy out. Nope. Okay, I was told no for that one. This one. Yeah, something about watching out for false teachers. There's going to be people who are going to pop up on social media or pop up in videos who you're going to think are like, oh, these people are super spiritual. They're not spiritual at all. Did I not say we're going to alchemize this? Y'all, you guys can't probably see this, but this is the card, the Alchemist. I cannot make this up. I literally said, I picked up this deck. I said, we're going to alchemize this. And then I heard not that deck. And I picked up this deck and shuffled it. You all watched me. And the card that came out was the Alchemist. You're alchemizing your life. You're alchemizing this energy. You're changing your entire structure, your entire like way of being. You're going through like this massive transformation, this massive shift, paradox. What you're doing right now is a paradox. There's some of you who are like staunch non-believers, or you're listening to me right now and you're like, I would never go on a soul journey. I'm not going to be doing meditation. I'm just going to see historical ruins. And there's this paradox here, right? Of when you leave, you're going to be one person, and when you come back, you're going to be someone completely different. When you come back, you're going to be someone completely different. You are not going to be the same person. I feel like I need to sneeze. Okay? You are not going to be the same person. You're not going to be the same person that you were when you left on this adventure, this trip, this Mongolia thing, the world. Right? The eye is really sticking out to me, like the all-seeing eye, seeing things again. Really opening your intuition, opening yourself, opening your eyes up, seeing things for what they really are, is what I'm hearing. You're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing things as they are. That was a terrible shuffle. We're just going to redo that. Seeing things as they are. Seeing things from a new perspective. I think I said that already. Revisiting old ideas that you let go, that you're now going to go back to. Healing hurt is what I'm hearing. Healing old things. Healing old traumas regarding spirituality, regarding religion, regarding spiritual practice for some of you, regarding materialism. What? Materialism? Hold on. Regarding, some of you shifted from a more spiritual life and you started going down like the science rabbit hole where you were like, well, everything's just science. And there's the shift back for some of you is what they're showing me, right? Going away from what I call materialistic science. Transmute, change, yeah. moving things. You're transmuting and you're alchemizing. Whoa. Powerful energy, y'all. There's people here who, y'all are going to have some massive naysayers. Y'all have some massive naysayers. Some of you are going to be like, what happened? Some of you think that it's going to be a phase or a fad. Some people in your lives are going to think it's a phase or a fad. And I'm hearing that you're just going to have to show them otherwise. You're just going to have to prove to them otherwise. It's not a phase. It's not a fad. This is who you are now. One more. One more. There's a massive shift occurring in this collective. A huge shift that's occurring really, really quickly. This shift is coming in super fast, super quick. Oh, whoa. Shadow. Some of you are facing your shadow. You're going to be facing your shadow. You're going to be doing shadow work. That's going to be part of the journaling. Some of you are going to not realize that what you're doing is shadow work power on the bottom of the deck. Stepping into your power, into your personal power, into your being, into who it is you are, into what it is you're doing. You're doing the shadow work so you can step into the best version of yourself, to the highest version of yourself. You're alchemizing all of these new things. You're integrating a lot. That's the other thing. A lot of integration. You're getting away from these people so that you can integrate a new life. You can integrate these new things into your life. So you're using this trip to like Southeast Asia as a means of trying to integrate these new things. And so when you come back, that's why paradox is coming up. When you come back, these people, to them, they're going to have seen you as one thing, as one type of being or entity or whatever, like one type of person, I'm going to say. Those have seen you as one type of person, and you're going to come back as someone completely different. I don't know why I was using the term being or entity. Why would I have said that? That makes no sense. You're going to be doing something completely different, though. We're going to ask the woods for some final advice for this collective. I'm hearing that one. What do we got here? Surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. Yeah, you guys are full of surprises. Oh, you guys are full of surprises. You don't even know yet. Journey. Branch out to new worlds. Definitely. Movement, going out, and flow. Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream. Don't hurry. Some of you, I'm getting, you're going to go for like 2 months and you're going to take an extra month. Right? Like you've allotted a specific amount of time for this trip, this like cross-continental trip, and you're going to take, I'm going to ask for one more. You're going to take an extra month, an extra 30 days, forbearance. That's really ominous considering what I was just saying. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. Forbearance. That's really interesting considering what I was just saying about how you're going to make a decision through your trip that you're going to stay longer. That's, yeah. Y'all, there's some stuff coming down this pipeline. This is massive energy, y'all. Massive energy. There's nothing further I needed to say for this group. I'm being told, like, you just need to leave it. You just need to leave it there, honey. They're going to figure out the rest. It's your job to figure out the rest. It's supposed to be vague, I hear. It's supposed to be vague. The message was supposed to be vague because this, you can't have too much because you're not going to go through the journey if you know too much. You're not going to do the thing if you know too much. So it needs to be vague. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wish you all the best. Wish you all the best on this journey. On those of you that are taking this trip, I wish you all healing. For those of you that had the miscarriage, I bless you and pray that you have an amazing birth with your rainbow babies that are coming around the corner. And until next time, bye everyone.